Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soulful Cook, where I share with you some of my favorite vegan recipes. Today we're going to be making a super creamy vegan Cajun pasta. Now I made my Cajun pasta with some baked soy curls. You can also use tofu. You can use any form of meat substitute of your choice. This recipe is super creamy, it's super delicious, and it's perfect for family dinners. If you prefer the written version of this recipe, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. You can also view it in the description box below. Everything I used in this video is linked down below, and just remember, anytime you do purchase from those links, you are supporting this channel in a huge way, which will only help us share even more content with you. Now before we jump into the recipe, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's make some Cajun pasta. First step, we're going to make our soy curls. And here's everything you're going to need to get started. So to our rehydrated soy curls, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, one to 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of tamari, we're going to mix everything together to make sure all the soy curls are evenly covered in that mixture. Then we're going to go in and add in half a cup of gluten-free Italian flavored breadcrumbs. This is really going to help the soy curls crisp up when we bake them in the oven. So again, just toss them around, make sure all the pieces are coated in the breadcrumbs. So now I'm taking a baking sheet lined with some nonstick parchment paper, and then I'm just going to transfer all the soy curls to that baking sheet, and then you want to just make sure it's all in one even layer, nothing is overlapping too much, otherwise they won't evenly bake and they won't evenly crisp up. So we're going to bake that at 425 for about 20 to 25 minutes. So while our soy curls are baking, we're going to start making our sauce. And here's everything you're going to need. To a high-speed blender, I'm using my Vitamix. I'm going to add in half a block of extra firm tofu, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of good Cajun seasoning, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of almond milk. And then we're going to blend that on high until everything is nice and smooth. So now that everything is blended, I'm just going to set that aside for later. And now we're going to move on to making our pasta. In a saute pan, I'm adding a teaspoon of vegan butter, which is totally optional. If you want to make this recipe completely oil-free, then omit this step. To the pan, we're going to add in half a cup of chopped onions, And then we're going to saute that for about 2 to 3 minutes until they start to turn translucent. Once they do, we're going to add in 2 cloves of minced garlic and 1 cup of sliced mushrooms. You want to cook that for about 8 minutes until the mushrooms and the onions begin to brown and start sticking to the bottom of the pan. So as you can see, my mushrooms and onions are completely browned. So when it reaches that point, we're going to add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of really good veggie broth. And then we're going to mix it right away, and it makes this creamy texture for the onions and the mushrooms. To that, we're just going to add in the blended sauce that we made. And you want to mix that to make sure everything is really well combined. And the sauce will start to thicken up slightly. And then we're going to fold in our cooked pasta. And just make sure all the pasta is smothered into the sauce. And then right on top, we're going to add in our baked soy curls and give that a good mix. And enjoy. And there you have it, a super easy and creamy vegan Cajun pasta. If you're looking for more recipes like this one, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you do get notified every time I post a new video. If you ended up trying this recipe or any others, don't forget to tag at @thesoulfulcook so I can check them out. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.